Hey guys, welcome back. DripCoach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today we're diving into an update from this video because it's the same narratives, so it just keeps recycling, and then it's just now funny to see it from the other side. When I was knee deep in the Kool-Aid, I believed all this BS that was being shoved around as well. So I was actually coming back to review this because it's been 9 days since that video, and in that video there was the crypto mischief post in a Telegram, and that 9 days ago is when we had this hype here. Now there's been crickets again for 9 days, and like clockwork, since it's been selling the news, nothing's happened, right? Disappeared, sell, as we've been seeing. All of a sudden now there's another video by Ray 11 hours ago. Like, this seems, I mean, it's like you can't make this up. There's nothing, it's way too systemic, or what would you call it? Coincidental to not be malicious intent. This was the first time, and I showed you guys that on my video, where I put the video out, calling him out, nothing had happened, and then there was a big pump in the Telegram, and what's his name? Black Pluto mentioned that he's been talking to Forex. And so everybody bought the pump, you know, and then there was a big sell-off. And all of a sudden, then nothing happens. And then now all of a sudden another member pops up like, I've been speaking with Forex. Again, I don't disbelieve crypto mischief, but it just seems way too ironic. That's all I can say. That every time there's someone jumping in to say that they've heard from him, even though he's been ghost for 6 months and can't even put out a tweet to let everybody know, can't do anything on Forex Shark calls, nothing. Like, it doesn't make any sense, even if you're building, to not be able to give an update once a month. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But somehow your minions have access to this information, and then they get in just at the right time to re-hype up the community. So there's 24 minutes of just gaslighting and BS about, oh, you know, remember, it's a new narrative, new bull run. We had the, you know, the animal farm, and, you know, we had the pivot, and Forex is going to be innovative. No, that's not what happened. What happened was Forex helped his friends get rich, and the rest of the community got shit on. That's it. That's period. That's exactly what happened. So yes, we, the community, bought into the animal farm narrative. And I showed you guys that in a video, one of these videos way back here. I don't exactly remember when, but it was unpacking the actual George Orwell book, Animal Farm, and explaining, like, yeah, which animals were we, the community, on the farm. And we were basically the animals that got gaslit and worked to death, while the pigs and dogs benefited from all of that hard work. So yes, that was a very good narrative. And it's funny, I forgot I think her name was Hannah. She was an admin in my community, man, way back in the early days. And she even made this post that basically said, hopefully the Animal Farm crypto project, Forex Shark ones, doesn't end up the same way that the Animal Farm book did. And this is when it first launched, when it went from Manor Farm to Animal Farm. And I made the comment, I was like, nah, based off of what Forex was saying, it's that we are the pigs and the dogs. And no, the pigs and dogs were the original OGs, early investors into Drip. And then the dogs were the next group of those content creators, stuff like that. And even though I was a content creator, I came in late to the party. And then all of my viewers and everybody else got wrecked and fed those up the chain. So that narrative is being spun here again with this latest update by good old Gaslighting Ray, to let you guys think that, oh, you know, it just had its run and it was the last cycle and everything worked out exactly as planned. No, that is not the case. Showed you guys mathematically, in order for, you know, 10 people to make $1 million from that 10 million liquidity, Well, that means like 100,000 put in $100 a piece. It's just simple math. You know, there is no way for all those people in the animal farm drip ecosystem to have gotten rich unless those pumped bags got bought by somebody else. And that somebody else has always been at the expense of the bulk of the community. Now, again, granted, some of the people probably in Ray's elite camp did indeed make money. I showed you guys that on chain with his wallet referral structure. And then I'm sure from other content creators, it was the same way. But make no mistake about black hole finance that it won't be built the exact same way. It will be built so that it benefits Forex and whoever he is shilling it to behind closed doors, so that those that have not sold off yet, like you see here, the people buying the pigs and buying the dip. Now, again, logically, no one in their right mind, if you were to look at this logically, not emotionally, not what you've heard from Forex, something like that, if you were to try to pitch this to someone and say, hey, here's a project that launched a year and a half ago, it's the third iteration, and the chart looks like this for the third time. Remember, we had pigs, and then we had Animal Farm, pigs, and this is the third version, Animal Farm B2, right? This is the same chart. I think it's actually second time for pigs. I take that back. So chart looks like this. It's been a year and a half for this project, and the developer has not communicated with the community about the launch of a new project that was done, quote unquote, for the last year almost. So nobody in their right mind would invest in that. However, for some odd reason, and this is how I know, again, or you can know, that this is nothing but insider trading. Like, not that many people are going to continue to buy a falling knife once you look at the logic of what I just stated. But yet and still, you have people that are indeed actually holding up the price of the pigs token. They're buying it and they're staking it. And there is no logical reason to stake it. Because when you look at the Pigpen dividends of what you're being paid out to stake it, so we know we're in a bull run, so there's better places to earn yield. But let's just look at this just to, again, logically throw out any bias as to why the chart would be doing this and why we see kind of the pigs staying in the Pigpen. So let's look at this, 15,000 times 0.03. Remember, it gets 3% per day is paid out. There's a whopping $450 paid out per day divided by the 325,000 Pigpen holders. They're making 0.00138 cents per pig. If you had 1,000 pigs, that's going to cost you $1.08. If you, I'm sorry, you're going to gain $1.38. If you bought all 1,000 pigs at the low price of $4, that was here, you know, on this before, then even still, you would not be breaking even. So again, there is no mathematical or logical argument for why this would be taking place. I believe, again, there's only 4 possible reasons. Reason 1, you got in very, very early to Drip, Manor Farm, the initial Animal Farm, and you made serious bank off of the flawed tokenomics and the backs of other community members. Therefore, you do believe in Forex and you're willing to continue to gamble. Number 2, you have a community and then you continue to pump and dump on them, shilling shit behind their back and telling them to buy while you sell, and then you just buy up at lower prices. Number 3, you somehow do actually have access to Forex. You talk to him and you do know that something is indeed coming. And you know from history that if you ride it long enough, there is an opportunity for you to make money, again, off the back of your community and the hype that he generates. And number 4 is you're just delusional. You did not get tested from last year and realize that all of that information that we were fed was just BS, gaslighting, and false hopium. So there's no other, again, logical explanation for this. But it continues to happen systematically, exactly when we need to see it in the charts to spark some hope. Now, like I told you guys before, I do indeed believe he's going to pop back up. and actually do something this cycle, because there is still liquidity sitting in this farm deployer wallet, this one, that has the, what are these tokens? The Animal Farm Dogs has 100,000 of those. This is one of these two is Animal Farm Dogs, BNB, Animal Farm Dogs, BUSD. So 1,000 pig tokens. So there is liquidity here. This was from the original migration that can be bought or sold. I'm sorry, that can be sold, and that can be used to inflate a brand new token with a brand new chart in a brand new bull run. So there's too many narratives for him to just skip town on all this, but I want you guys to be educated on what that will look like, because you will indeed get wrecked if you try to play this the way that he's going to tell you he's designed it, which is what Ray was telling people here. It's all innovative. It's meant to be sustainable. It's meant so that everybody can win. No, it's not. It is meant for Forex and whoever is close to him, and that is the way it's always been designed. Granted, the contracts themselves may not have any actual exploits, a honeypot or anything like that, but make no mistake about it, there is insider trading, and there always will be. And you are playing against that game of those people who have played this from the previous cycles and have bigger bags than you, and then they're selling it to you, and you being the community, and you're buying the small bags hoping that the price will go up. But there is zero announcements or anything in the chat, and he's just ghosted the community. So instead you get Ray jumping in, being the cheerleader that he always is. It's like he hasn't heard from him. He doesn't have any insider information. The only thing he got was from Richie that made this post. They didn't even pin it, but it was the Discord post, and that was 9 days ago in the video that I showed you. So all you have is systematically Ray keeping the lights on in the animal farm, pinning post when he makes a comment or makes a video every 7 to 10 days, while he shills meme coins to his community, and continues to tell you guys to just hold on. Now, I don't know, because the wallets that I'm tracking, there's probably some other ones. I don't know if he's buying the dip or anything like that on these. I would not doubt it. I can't go and verify that. I don't have the time to go back and trace all this freaking wallets, but I wouldn't doubt it. Like, it just makes too much sense for him to, I showed you guys when he sold all his pigs, so he didn't have any. And for him to get in here to cheerlead for the community, and you think he does it from the goodness of his own heart, he's doing it because he's got ulterior motives for sure. So like I told you guys in the previous video, when people say don't fudge your own bags, all these content creators mean is they don't want you to know that they need more exit liquidity. They want you to buy the dip. That's what they mean by don't fudge your own bag. And that's why he always jumps in here to tell you guys about, something hopeful, even though there is zero, again, logic in that at all. And unfortunately, there are just people still so deep into the rabbit hole, breathing the BS narrative, that they can't come up for air and realize what's actually going on. So that's my job, to keep tabs on all this. All right. Hope that provided some clarity, let you guys know that don't be another sucker this cycle. There are other opportunities. So smash that HBO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.